How are you guys doing? So today I'm going to be going over how to prep your leathers before you string them. So once you have it strung up on a stick and actually break it in, your leathers are first break in more consistently as well as be more weatherproof. We all know that leathers tend to shrink up when it's raining or wet outside, and this will help kind of prevent that. Right here I have my tube of LacrosseWax. I always carry it around with me. The original, obviously. And this is a piece of Gymalax leather. Just straight Gymalax leather. And there's a smooth side and a rough side. And what we're gonna do is mainly focus on the rough side. And what we do is actually just, it's very simple. Before you string, just get your LacrosseWax and just rub it on the rough side. And that way, that's where the water usually tends to absorb the most. And as you can tell, with one easy rub, the wax just falls in. It's very soft wax. It's not greasy, very pliable. And I'll do that. Add multiple layers and just work it in. You don't even need to heat it up. You can if you want. Obviously, if you heat it up, you have to let it cool down. And if you do heat it up, what that allows you to do is the wax actually permeate through the actual leather itself. But it's not that much different to actually just simply rub it in. You know, rub one out. Just literally just press it down with your fingers and it will absorb in the pressure from your fingers as well as a little bit of your heat, but mainly the pressure kind of pushes it in, and you can immediately notice a difference in how the texture of the leather changes. And keep in mind, you don't want to be doing this with a paraffin-based or oil-based wax, because if you do it with the oil-based wax, such as Vaseline, it thins out the leather because this leather is not necessarily treated as well as other higher quality leathers. It is just LacRosse leathers, and the chemistry behind it is it actually breaks up the cowhide or the hide itself. So be wary of using oil-based waxes or petrol-based waxes such as Vaseline. So you can immediately notice a color change going on. The wax itself went on, it was a little bit lighter, and now it's slowly getting a little darker as the wax permeates through the leather. And the texture changed a lot. It's very difficult to show on camera, but it's a little bit smoother, but you still feel that roughness of the rough side for those of you guys who like to string on the rough side. But definitely is a little darker after you get the wax inside the leathers. And mainly with the top part where you actually have contact with the ball. And you can do this on the other side as well. Very simple. As you can see, it adds hold as well. Clearly, because I can literally lift up my white background with my leathers and it's sticking on very nicely. Just rub it in and you're good. You're prepped to string, and it will break in more consistently, as well as after you break it in, your pocket will be more consistent and have way more hold. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember to subscribe, comment, and like.